Peace, guys. This is Stones. I'm here with BlckTeeth today. I got
Eli here, one half of BlckTeeth.
Oh, my bad.
yeah, we love a good outtake. Peace, guys. It's Stones here from Forbidden Fruit, and I'm here with BlckTeeth. We got
Eli, one half of BlckTeeth.
We got Justin over here. What's good, y'all?
And we're just going to get into, the history of BlckTeeth, what drives them, what pushes them forward, what they do, because BlckTeeth does so much. First question, I know the people are dying to know, how did you guys meet?
I mean, how did we meet? We met in high school, right?
Yes.
Back in high school, I'd moved to the States from Jamaica, and I was looking for, other like-minded individuals, people that like to make music, make beats, rap. And Eli lived around the corner from me.
Word.
We had a friend named Drew Gombo. Shout out to Drew. Drew's house, legendary spot where a lot of things started. And we used to just make music, record music in the shed, mixtapes, projects, albums, as we'd call them back then.
Yeah, we were actually at two ends of the same group. It's funny how life goes, because ask us then, I don't think we would have thought then that we would be in a duo now.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of two people in the same circle, and then, just never know how things turn out.
That's dope. There's always an origin story where a friend has a shed or something like that, and it becomes the creative hub where people often grow from, or just have a safe space to create, especially at such a young age.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drew.
It really helped us to really find ourselves as musicians back then, and we learned how to invest in ourselves back then too. Buying laptops, microphones, interfaces.
Right.
We were doing
plugins.
a lot of the things before we knew the words for them.
Mm.
So I know we were engineering a lot of sessions and producing a lot of beats, but at that time we was just kind of, getting together in the afternoon and just being creative.
Mm-hmm. So we got a little bit of the origin story. Where did the name come from? What inspired BlckTeeth? In a world that everybody has pearly whites, you know what I'm saying?
Very true.
Where, what made you guys come up with that?
Well, I mean, there's a couple meanings to it, or a couple reasons. Definitely, one of the simpler reasons is his last name's Black, and we always wanted to, I used to have buck teeth back in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Back in them days. We're always trying to find something where we could put both of our names together. It's basically like anything else, you overindulge in it, you might end up with black teeth,
Because too much of anything is a bad thing, right?
Very true.
And moderation is great. But I feel like you guys do so many things. How do you manage to not overindulge in one thing? And also, what does BlckTeeth do as a whole? Because you guys are artists, producers, DJs, event curators, world travelers, if you could encompass the vibe is, or in one word, how would you even describe BlckTeeth?
Moderation is not a part of our business model, for sure. But in an ironic sense, we overindulge in everything, which makes us not overindulge in one specific thing.
Mm-hmm,
Does that make sense? So it's we have so much, our time is so spread out between events, sessions, releasing music, traveling, touring, doing social media, whatever the case may be, that I don't really feel like we even get a chance to kind of sit in one place for too long. Yeah.
Or sit in one thing for too long. And that could be, the gift and the curse, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to do everything. But at the end of the day, what's the saying? Jack of all trades or master of none.
I look at you guys as masters of music. The way that you've produced experiences, the sound, it's so coherent over years of your catalog. There's a song with it's a Philly female rapper.
Oh, was it Lakiria?
Yeah, that goes hard.
She's actually, ironically, she represents Delaware.
Okay, all right.
Jamaica. Big up Jamaica.
Today, actually is our 2-year anniversary of that.
Yeah, of that project.
Wow, that's divine. What inspired that project? How do you guys feel in the 2 years since it's dropped? And how far have you guys grown in your career since it's been out?
The first All of My Friends is a project of all original beats, but with acapellas of famous songs of artists that we rock with. And some people don't really like that type of mashup, when it's now we're doing this original production with these acapellas and not just throwing an acapella over it.
Yeah.
actually sampling it in and making it try to sound like a brand new song. So seeing it turn from that into All of My Friends Too, which is us collaborating with all artists that we know. We're recording them, mixing them, you know, doing the whole process.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. I know a big group of inspiration of ours is definitely the Neptunes. So a bit of that, seeing like a production duo come up and like bring their sound while also like working with so many different eclectic artists, ranging in so many different genres. I know that was a big part of what inspired us to both make music separately and together. Seeing the growth of it becoming a reality based upon something you were inspired by, you know, when you're a youngin' is it's cool, really cool experience.
So how does your cultural background influence the way that you guys DJ and curate?
Being pretty much as American as it can get, just a mixed interracial kid. My mom's Italian, my dad's black. You know, growing up and just hearing so many different genres, from classic rock to 90s house music to, you know, 2000s pop and R&B. Sunday mornings hearing Luther Vandross. Just knowing that there's no rules to music really, and trying to bring all those different influences.
100%. Even growing up in Jamaica, like my parents were a little different from everybody. They listen to everything, dancehall, reggae, but they all also listen to Depeche Mode and The Cure and The White Stripes, Cranberries, all this dope music that definitely as a kid I didn't appreciate, but I had to listen to.
Right.
I had to sit in it. Like I had to listen to Enya. I'm like, why are we listening to the spa music right now?
Right.
Like, but ironically, now like that's some of my favorite type of music. You know, like artists like James Blake. Those are some of my favorite artists that, you know, push those boundaries and take elements from everything and put them into one song.
Are there any particular accomplishments, things that you guys have done in the last year that you're proud of?
Not clapping in this interview after we say 3 words.
I'm not doing any, I don't know if you guys see I'm sitting, I'm like really holding back from doing any hand gestures.
We can't stop but do this. But 2024 was a fantastic year.
Good and bad days.
So it's hard sometimes to really hone in and pick one experience from all those experiences that was the best, because it feels like it just gets better every time. Just the fact that we traveled multiple times last year to places that we've never been and got to play our music. You know, Texas, Taiwan twice, Guatemala, Costa Rica, Jamaica, places that we've been in the States, Portland, New York,
Connecticut,
Jersey. I'm looking forward to continuing to spread our wings from there.
I honestly would say the same thing, just kind of expand upon it, just seeing the music hit in all those different places, you know? That's really like the best. I don't think that feeling will ever get old, taking something that you had in your head, you know, 1,000 miles away, that you just had some idea at 6:30 in the morning that you made into a song by noon, and then you're playing that same song 6 months later across the globe, and you know, people are you know, talking to it, dancing to it, drinking to it, all types of stuff. It's just a great feeling, really reassuring.
But for real though, our absolute favorite event of last year was the Roots of Fruit Forbidden Fruit Festival at One Art. Yo, that was insane. And if y'all missed the next one, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's the best day of my life.
So what's next for y'all? Projects, collaborations, any particular sounds you guys want to explore?
Yeah, no. So, I mean, where are we about to go, by the way?
We are heading to Taiwan in a month. A little bit less than a month now. Like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, we just booked, I think, our final show today. So we're going back and doing 8 shows. Might be a little bit more than that.
Congratulations.
Up until April 3rd. And then from April 3rd or April 4th until May 2nd, we'll be finishing up a project out there with Indigenous artists. The most exciting things that we got coming up for Philadelphia is we got the Yacht Party series this summer. We're gonna be curating R&B After Dark at a really dope outdoor space that we can't say yet, but we're hoping to involve these fellas as well, you know what I mean, and ladies, you know what I mean?
Shout out Steph Irwin.
Yeah, shout out Steph Irwin. We also have an album that we've been working on for a little while, All of My Friends 3.
Cool.
It's basically finished now. We're just, you know, I don't know if anyone hasn't seen our music video yet, directed by Partly Truth. Definitely go check that out. Music, shows, more tours. Hopefully we'll be able to hit Europe this year as well. So Europe, we're coming for you.
There are always more things popping up. So please tap into our Instagram. Keep yourself updated.
How can we support BlckTeeth?
Support us by streaming all the artists that we work with, streaming our music, you know, coming out to a show and just generally supporting, but only if it connects with you.
Yeah, they got a whole lot of events, so it's on you to come and pop out for sure. There's definitely a vibe for you. Also subscribe to the YouTube. You guys just hit 1K subscribers on YouTube, right?
Oh.
Thank you
Yeah.
all so much. Thank you all so very
Twitch
much.
coming soon.
Oh, we gotta talk about that.
W's in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's all we got today with BlckTeeth. I'm Stones from Forbidden Fruit, and we'll catch you on the next one.